Hey guys, I am the MUT Economist. What my videos are planning to do and my goal for this is not going to be so much about gameplay. It's not going to be so much about the X's and O's of football, the ins and outs, things like that. What we're going to focus on my channel is going to be solely how to make the most money or the most coins while playing MUT. It's a part of every game. A lot of games you play to win. MUT unfortunately has that portion to it, but you can make a ton of money prior to having to pay any money for anything. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go through a few things kind of throughout the time here um, that I think are the basics, the foundation, the beginning things of Madden 19. The reason I'm doing this video now, it's the first video on my channel. Welcome everybody, thank you for watching. Second fact is it's just after Christmas, it's 4 days after. There's probably a lot of confused and lost players out there that don't really have the coin stacks or the team to be able to keep up with people that have been playing since launch. And that's going to happen. There's going to be a curve no matter when you get into the game. You have a lot better of a chance in the very beginning, but as of right now, you do have a time to catch up. That season, as they call it, doesn't officially start for a few more weeks after the Super Bowl, or actually about a month. Uh, so you do have time before everyone's going to have a God Squad and everyone's going to have that high-powered team to kind of make up some of that ground. What I'm going to show you today is just going to be some very basics when it comes to MUT. A lot of this, is going to be similar to last year's. I don't know how many of you have played previous years or anything like that, but here we go. So what I want to start out with is just your basic things. Your primary thing is obviously going to be coins. It's always going to be coins. Everything you do when it comes to currency in this game is going to be to grow your coin stack. It's what everyone tries to do. In MUT's past, it was the only thing you could do. This MUT is a little bit different. They've done a few new things. There's a new wrinkle when it comes to training points. And the second new wrinkle that came out a few weeks ago with snow, but we won't get too in depth of that because that promo is ending in just a few weeks, so it's not going to be here for the long haul, but we'll mention it as well. So starting off, your first thing you'll notice is your training points. You're going to have training points to upgrade players. Not every player has an upgrade potential, but there are a mass amount that do have the potential to upgrade via training points. All of your legends do start with their base power-up player. You power up to a certain point, and then you add the full legend card to that set, and it boosts it up even further. That's a little advanced, but we'll start off with just kind of your basic power-ups. One thing you'll notice, I have a lot of cards in my binder. I don't get rid of things. I found in past months that they like to put out sets toward the end of the year that include everything and require a lot of different things. So if there's something I don't need right away, I don't need coins right away, I don't need to get rid of things right away, I'll hold on to them. But what I wanted to show you here was go down here, you're going to see your power-up cards. Now, every card you've powered up, from your loneliest card to your best cards like I have here, are going to be shown in this section here. Why I'm showing you this is you'll go down, you can see any one of these, your basic 68 overall basic power-up cards. The next tier up is going to be something like a Legends card, like Antonio Gonzalez, Williams, Brian Dawkins has one. And they power up very similar. So let's just go into, say, a Landon Collins, for instance, because I know he has a number of different power-ups available. So if you're going to upgrade, you're going to have your upgrade path here. You're going to be able to tier it up to a certain point before you even require another card. So if you're just starting out for the year and you're finding it hard to pick up cards, right now the auction block's kind of weird because everyone's trying to scramble for training points, and a lot of cards that are coming out that are new or are sold for snow. So there's not a lot of training point cards out there, or not as many as there typically is with typical promos. So get up to here, you can get Landon Collins all the way up to an 80 before you hit any kind of requirement for a different card or additional card before you need his 82 for overall to get him to 83. Now, with that being a new team, this does give you a chance to upgrade this card all the way up to 80 before you have to worry about even getting a new Landon Collins card. Now, getting training points. Training points are pretty much awarded by quick selling any player in the game outside of anything part of the Zero Chill promotion. So the Zero Chill promotion started off selling quick selling for Snow, which is a different currency that EA threw in there, I think, to try to stabilize the trading market, because the trading points, were starting to bomb when it came to how many coins it took for one trading point. So I think they added that wrinkle just to keep those up and keep those afloat for a little bit by getting a whole promo through with just Snow. So training points are going to be from any quick selling any card. So I currently have 2,932 training points, as you can see on the top right. If you go down, I'm just going to pick a random card. Say this Malik Jackson. Open it up, quick sell, 135 training points. The training points you get per card are going to be based on the overall, regardless of who the card is. So, your 82s are always going to be 135, your 81s are always going to be 95, all the way up to, your 96s and your 95s. They're all going to be a set amount across all the cards. Now, you can only quick sell cards that aren't powered up yet. So, if you threw on a chem or you powered up a card, you're not going to be able to quick sell it then. So, here we are. We have 135 training points that we can get from this Malik Jackson. So, what we're going to do, we can quick sell him here, and you can see you're going up to 3,067 training points. Now that allows you the ability to buy any card on the market and just quick sell it. So you don't have to worry about any particular cards or anything like that. You can really look for overalls alone, and you can quick sell those cards. It's a nice feature. It's a nice ability to have where you don't have to worry so much about, I need a specific card to power up. No, you can power up using, you can buy any card, Joe Smo on the auction block, it doesn't matter, and you can quick sell them using and get that training points to use on the card you actually want to power up. So that's training points. It's really, it's new, it's a fun wrinkle. The power up system is awesome. It allows you to have a great team without really having to focus on specific players. One other thing, going away from training points, one other thing that's different with this year's Madden is you can also upgrade your players with any chem you'd like. Previous years it was particular chems for particular players. This year it's actually the ability to add any upgrade or any chem you'd like to a player. So say Bradley Chubb here, he's a rookie from here, but it doesn't matter. Upgrade, and if you go to your chemistry, go over your chemistry slot here. See, I've added other stuff to it, but I can go in and I can pick any one of these, just buy it with training points, put it on, and that means you can customize your team how you like it with any player you like. It's an amazing setup this year. It's so much easier than last year. It's so much easier than 2 years ago. 2 years ago was absolutely insane. The chems are great, but it's just you had only specific players that you could put on your chem. So it's so much easier to use training here and just build your team, especially when you're starting out. You're a beginner, you're getting killed by God squads, it's gonna happen. This is a good way to kind of, like I said, close that gap when it comes to those teams who just been doing it since the launch. So that's training. We went over your chems. You have the ability to add multiple different chems depending on the card. Some of the card types have more chem abilities. If you have a Team Diamond, you can add 2 different types of chems. If you have anything up to an 88 or anything up to 87 will allow you to add 1x per chem, so you get 1 run stuff for that card. Anything from 88 to 92 is 2, and then anything 93 and over you can add 3x to that. So once you get higher end card, you can add more quickly and you can have more different chems running on your team. So it's a great system. They did a lot of work with it, but also to customize and put on a lot of what you need to make your team stronger just from the get-go. That includes what we're going to talk about today. I'll do more videos in the future. We'll kind of go through a few different things. I will go through legends more. I will go through powering up your legends full. I will go through how to pick up legends cheaper. There'll be a number of different things that we're going to discuss on the channel. So if you wouldn't mind, just throw a like on this video, subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. As we get going, as I get more people subscribed to the channel, I'm going to start doing giveaways as well. So please join, subscribe, like, anything to promote. Please follow me on Twitter, the MUT Economist on Twitter, at the MUT Economist. Any way you want to reach out to me, you have any questions, anything like that, please leave it in the comments, shoot me a tweet on Twitter, anything like that. I'm happy to answer any questions. Right. See you guys later.